Westernport, the second largest bay in Victoria, home to supersized snapper, gummy sharks, King George whiting, squid and so much more. A tidal system with a labyrinth of islands, sandbars, changing depths, weed and contours. A challenging fishing destination that requires heavy gear and much patience. But the rewards will bring you back time and time again.
Alright, it is time for another fishing adventure. We are at Westernport, launching right now at Coronella. We've got some big fish on our mind, so stick with us. It's going to be a fun episode, that's for sure. Funny, mate.
Okay. Yeah, geez, I'd be surprised if it's not. I think it is.
Oh, I hope it's not a...
Oh, not the way it took off like that. Not kicking much, is it?
No, it's...
Oh, it is now. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah. Just hope it's not a flat one, mate.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, it's a gummy.
Oh, it's a little gummy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a gummy.
There you go.
Alright, so there we go there. So we've been here probably for about half an hour. Haven't had much action yet other than the old rock cod, which has been annihilating our baits. And yeah, that rod just took off. So obviously it's not the target species we're after. We're after a nice big snapper. And if we do get a gummy, we're hoping for something a little bit bigger than that. But what a beautiful fish. So the fight was pretty weird because he had wrapped himself around that paternoster rig over and over again. But geez, they're a beautiful shark. Look at that. So one thing we like to do is just to see them get on their way. So ready, mate? 3, 2 and off you go. There you go, that sun is slowly coming down, and what we've got set up now is spread of rods. So we've got one light one and we've got 2 heavy rods here, some of our bait that we're using, and then on my side we've got the 2 heavy rods, and we've also got another light one out here. So a little bit of chop, but as we get through into the evening, it is supposed to flatten out a little bit. So really excited because there has been some really good fish caught here over the last couple of weeks. So I went out last night and I caught a couple of really big snook on my kayak, and we've also got a couple of salmon which I caught a few days earlier. So that's what's going to be our bait choice out here. What we're going to do now is set up a spread of rods and sit there and wait eagerly, hopefully for one of those reels to scream off. Snapper time, here we go. This is what we're here for. Look at that, sun as we predicted, and the tide change, the sun coming down, and it's the best time to have nice tangles on this side of the boat. But anyway, let's focus on what's important.
Boat owner always gets this one out. I don't think this is a particularly big fish, but I think it's probably 3, 3.5, I reckon.
Gotta love that sound though, mate.
I know, Saragossa.
The old Saragossa,
The old Saragossa, mate.
Oh yeah, gotta love that.
Good feeling, isn't it, mate? To feel that head kicks. No, it's not a big fish.
No, I don't think it is, but you know, you come out and you do the hard yards, and
yeah,
this is what it's all about.
The tide's only just started running out, as you can see.
I don't think it's going to be that small, mate. I don't think she'll be a respectable fish.
3 kilos.
Let's see if we can see some colour. I'm going to jump up here, mate.
Yep. I'm just trying to avoid all the other lines and
No,
the engine as well.
I think that's going to be a nice fish, mate.
That's it, mate. I'll just easy for myself here. Always stay calm, mate, and just there's no rush. There we go. Got a lot more room now.
As I fall down.
On the little Shimano.
There we go. I think we're going to see some colour in a second. There we go. That was a nice fish. I'll come and net him for you, mate. Good job, mate. Well done.
Alright, so this is the first one of the night, it's literally right on the tide change, the high tide here in Westernport. This is the target species. It's obviously not a big one. It's probably about 2.5 kilos. We'll measure it in a minute. I reckon it's probably just under 50 centimetres. It's the right species. The first one of the night, we don't care how big it is, it's the right species. And the best part, it was taken on some fresh snook, which we have lots of. That's the best part about it. And,
watch your hands.
He wants to go back in. But he's a good eating size, 2 kilo snapper. They don't get much better eating now, so we're going to keep this one. And he'll go in the bag. We'll put him out of his misery. We'll spike him and put him to sleep. And then we'll work on getting some bigger ones.
Shortly after this catch, the weather turned really nasty and we had to head straight back in. We decided to stay overnight and thought we would come out the very next morning, this time launching from Hastings Boat Ramp in search of King George whiting. Alright, we're just getting out of the Hastings Boat Ramp now. So I got some really nice conditions. There are some storms predicted this afternoon, so hopefully they don't cause a shortness to our day. We're going to make a quick stop at Eagle Rock, and then we'll probably hit for Metal Spit later on to try and get some whiting on board, but let's get cracking.
This is the 1%ers, guys. It's the magic box of goodies.
How good is that? Look how organised we are.
This is actually where I live.
So what do we got? Drinks, bait, lots of it.
Health food.
Yep. And then what do we got there? That's all the squid that you...
That's all the squid that I've went to hours of trouble to freeze and vacuum seal. Bag of pippies, which cost about $180. A burley bomb, which will last about half an hour in this tide, probably. Bag of ice, which is very important.
If we're playing. Oh, no, it's on.
Got it.
Maybe I'll tighten this drag a tiny bit, but he's swum off. Oh, I've got my own line here, but it doesn't feel so bad, Darren. No, it doesn't feel... I think it's a whiting.
Yeah.
And mate, it feels good if it is. Yeah, it feels real good. Oh, it's a bit... Shit, might need a net almost for that one, mate. That's a big whiting. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Alright, so there we go. So that is our first catch of the day. So we just made a quick move from Eagle Rock and we've now come out to Middle Spit. So we're only fishing in 2.5 metres deep and we've got the incoming tide at the moment, so that tide is hardly moving. But thankfully we've got one on the board, so that's a 38 centimetre whiting, perfect eating size. And hopefully we can add a few more to that. But there you go, that's a beautiful fish. Bouncing around a little bit.
Oh, did you say small one?
Small by my standards. Might be a bit bigger than I thought.
It'd be nice if she's another whiting, mate.
I think it is, mate. There's no doubt about
Oh, I think... Do you want it then? Let me... oh, mate, that's a horse of a whiting. Yeah. Oh, I slipped up. That's a great whiting.
That's a bit better.
Good start, mate. There you go, that's a ship rifle.
King, I think on a white rod.
Yeah. I think this is rolling.
It's a whiting.
It's a whiting?
Small one.
Right, it's a start.
Oh, yeah. Come here.
There it is. Oh, that's... there we go.
Swallowed the hook too, which is great, isn't
Solid.
it? Just to show you what I'm using for whiting out here in Westernport today. Now this is a bit of a different sort of rod. This is a favourite white bird rod. Something I've had for a while. It's not an expensive rod at all, but it's a really good whiting rod. It's a 3 to 6 kilo. It's pretty light. And on it I've got a little Mitchell Mag Pro 2500 size reel. So they're both brands of rod and reel. They're probably a bit unusual, but I like unusual things. But it's a great whiting rod. The rig that I actually use is one that I made myself, and it's very, very simple. I use a number 6 long shank hook, which has lost its red paint there, but that doesn't matter. The fish won't care. With a couple of little beads on there. This one's got a little green and a little pink bead on there. And the leader I use is a length up to 70 centimetres because we're fishing in tide here in Westernport, and especially today we're fishing in tide. I could probably use a 2 metre leader today in Westernport, but it's about 60 or 70 centimetres up to a dropper loop there, which is how I put the sinker on. So that's how we fish for whiting in Westernport. Obviously we're using big sinkers here today. I haven't got a sinker on this rod. I'm about to put one on. We're probably going to use a pretty big one because we are fishing in Westernport and it is a big tide day. That's it. It's as easy as that, guys, and it's anyone can do it. So there you go, guys. There's a King George whiting. It's pretty respectable. Probably knocking on the door of 40 centimetres. Haven't measured it on the esky ruler yet, but we'll do that shortly. That was caught on a squid strip. Squid that I caught a couple of days ago in Bleegary because we ran out of pippies. But it shows you good fish like that can be caught on squid strips, and it certainly helps to catch your own bait. Even though squid are beautiful to eat, they're still great as bait. So that's a healthy whiting caught on a squid strip, and that's about half a dozen I think we've got now. And
well, we've ditched the pippies, haven't we? Because they're just not sticking on the, staying on the hook at all. So
the tide's running so hard here. In 3 metres of water, the tide is hammering, and it's raining that hard that the pippies are actually getting taken off the hook by the tide, believe it or not. Squid is a bit tougher, it stays on the hook a lot better, and fortunately whiting love those just as much as they love pippies. And there's proof of it right there.
That's a very respectable whiting.
It's not a flatfish, is it? I don't think.
Mate, that's peeling drag. No, that's... Look at the head shakes on it. It's definitely not a flatfish.
It's a whiting.
It's going to be a beast of a whiting.
Excuse my French.
I hope so, mate.
I think it might be. It might need this.
I'll get the net for you in a second. Look at that little Mitchell's. Is it?
Yeah, it's a good one too, mate.
There we go, mate. Yep. Oh yeah, that's a great whiting.
Net with the hole in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we covered that in good detail in the last vid. Oh mate, that's a good whiting. Well done. Well done. Yeah, it's a nice fish. Oh, this is a good fish. Yeah, nice whiting, mate. I'll lift him up, he's alright.
Yeah,
Yep.
good one.
Yeah. What have we got, mate? Oh, it's a nice whiting. It's a very nice whiting, actually. There we go.
After that.
That's a good fish. Feels whitingish.
Yep. So most definitely into that.
Yeah,
That's
nice
a good
whiting.
That's a nice one, mate.
There you go.
Beauty.
That's a good
That's
whiting. Is that tide is just absolutely raging. Because of that, all we're doing is getting weed on our hooks and our rigs. Can't keep a bait in the water for more than 2 minutes. So we've actually come to a spot here. Darren's had a bit of a master stroke that we're actually fishing at the moment in 2 metres deep of water. We've been here for about 15 minutes and that is our fourth whiting. So that one is a very respectable size whiting. And sometimes you've got to think outside the box in order to get onto the catches when things aren't going your way. And as I said, we've spent more time motoring around trying to find fish than actually fishing. Now that we've got some baits in the water, we're having a little bit of success, and you know, if we can get onto a handful more of these guys, I think that'll be a pretty good day for what is very, very tough conditions. So enough talking, we're going to get this guy on ice because that's a beautiful eating size, and hopefully catch a few more.
Very important, burley. Got to give fish a reason to be at the back of your boat rather than just leaving it to chance. Having said that, we've got a bit of a current, but still we're going to put some burley in and see what we can bring to the boat.
Straight on. Yep. Oh, this feels good too. It's actually pulling a bit of line. Same spot, Darren. Yeah, another one. Oh, look at this. It's a beautiful leather jacket. Oh, mate, that's a huge leather jacket. That's a ripper.
That's actually a beauty. Yeah.
That's a beauty.
What an absolutely stunning fish. So that is a leather jacket, and obviously these fish come in a whole variety of sizes and colours, and it's those absolutely stunning colours. And this particular one here has got those beautiful blue fluorescent yellows, so that is a stunning fish. They're also a very, very good eating fish. So if you know how to clean them, very, very sweet flesh, and absolutely beautiful to catch, beautiful to eat. There's a whole range of these from, what we've got, the Chinaman, we've got the fantail, we've got a whole range of them. Absolutely fascinating fish. And they do have this little part here that sticks up, which is quite fascinating. And they've also got very, very sharp pair of chompers. So you do have to be a tad careful when handling these guys. What a beautiful fish. What a fascinating catch. It is a whiting.
Yeah, small one.
It's okay. Well, there you go. Actually, not too bad at all. And the little
Cute fish.
DIY Darren whiting.
That's right, mate.
This bait was in the water for literally I'd say 20 seconds. I just turned around to actually put the other rod in the water and buckled over. There is a lot of current here, so it's hard to tell, but it's got some weight on it. It's swimming hard. Look at that rod tip. This can't be a whiting, I wouldn't think. The way I'm playing it, like, it's crazy. Let's have a look. What do we got here? It's getting close now. Oh,
That's a gummy shark bait for
oh, is that? No, that's a gurnard, mate.
Is it?
It's a big gurnard.
Oh, God.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. What a machine. Oh, watch your feet. That's what will happen, is it'll fall off there and it can spike you in the feet. That's the worst thing that could happen. Oh, it's another King George. Well done, mate. They are on. So after a pretty dismal start to the day, they are on. Good catch there, mate. Well done.
King George.
Oh, that was on the drop, Darren. I think it's woken up. Yep, as soon as it hit the bottom. There we go. That's a smaller size one.
Not sure what it is.
Pull a bit of line then.
Yeah.
Come on. Hopefully a big whiting. Come on, be a... Oh, it is a big whiting. Look at that. That is a great whiting. Oh, he's gone under the boat.
Oh, that's a good one, that one.
That is a good one. Oh, yeah.
That's not very big, whatever it is. Oh, it's a good whiting.
Is it a good whiting, is it?
It is, mate. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice whiting. There you go, that's a good whiting. I just cast that out.
Absolutely hammered.
Come on.
Fuck. That's smashed.
I just... Yep. Got it. Yep. Yep. Feels whiting-ish.
Great if it is.
Yeah, it's a whiting, 100%. The way it's swimming. That was instant, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a whiting. There we go. Woo! It's only a little one, but we've got another one.
There's another move.
All right, well, that's a wrap, everyone. I don't know if you can see behind me, but there is a massive weather band that is going to come through. I've had a look at the radar. I've had a chat to a few people. It's definitely time to get out of the water. So this, unfortunately, is going to cut our session short. Fishing in only between 2 and 3 meters deep, and we had a really good run on the whiting there, and in the end we've caught ourselves a really nice feed of whiting, 3 whiting there over 40 centimeters as well, which is also really good. And you know what, sometimes it's about making the most out of challenging conditions, and today was really challenging. Absolutely roaring tides, got a storm front coming through, the wind has come up in bits and pieces, but you know what, we've still made something of the day. We've had a nice day out here, and we're going to take home a really good feed of whiting, and I think that is definitely making the most out of a difficult situation. Anyway guys, as always, thanks for watching, but we're going to get out of here before that storm comes rolling through, and have a good evening everyone. If you enjoyed the episode, then become a FishingMad member. It's easy to join by visiting www.fishingmad.com.au/member and gain access to an online portal that's full of helpful fishing content, including detailed workshops, fishing reports, rigging tutorials, podcasts, giveaways, competitions, maps, gear reviews, sounder training, exclusive videos, and much more. It's a great platform and helps to support everything we do at FishingMad, so become a member today.
But you know what? I've been wrong 20 times, so I'm not going to get carried away. But it's just taking so much line, mate.
Yeah, there guys, Eagle Ray.